Hello, how's everybody doing? We get started here in just a second. Hello, David. Let's go, Jeff. We're about ready to let it rip here very quickly. Okay, so National Weather Service, the Storm Prediction Center in Norman has issued a tornado watch for southern Oklahoma, central Oklahoma, and North Texas, northwest Texas, and they talk about it goes to 11 p.m. It's a pretty good sized little watch, and it is to 11 p.m. and 2.5-inch hail, a couple intense tornadoes possible. So our thunderstorm is expected to quickly intensify, which they're doing right now, across southern Oklahoma, North Texas, vicinity of remnant boundary. We're going to look at that. And air mass along and west I-35, large hail and tornadoes to be expected. A few strong tornadoes also, right? And hail 2.5, storm vector 220 at 25, and max tops about 50,000. So here's what's going on currently on the mesoanalysis page. We've got just east of Wichita Falls, we've got this outflow boundary. It's right along the Red River. It's coming north of the Red River right now as we speak. And the tornado parameters are very high here. And what's going to happen over the next couple hours as the storms get going, they are now, you'll notice here in southern Oklahoma, it's going to be east of Lawton and Waurika area on over to just west of Ardmore, northwest of Ardmore, and Pauls Valley here. This area right in here, the tornado parameters climb because this is where the warm front's lifting north, right? And I'm taking you outside here in a minute to show you that. So this outflow boundary came down today. Wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. Accidents happen. And this is, so we had thunderstorms blow up over southwest, Oklahoma this morning, moved east, pushed an outflow boundary way south. And this outflow boundary ended up staying much farther south than anticipated all day today, right? So here's Wichita Falls. This is the Red River. There's Gainesville, and there's Ardmore over here. And the outflow boundary is right here. The outflow boundary, it goes back west, and here's the draw line coming through Wichita Falls right now. Boom, right there, right? See the draw line? It's exploding southwest of Fort Worth. And now here's the outflow boundary coming into southern Oklahoma. I'm right here, right? I'm right on the double point right here, just northeast of Wichita Falls. I've got thunderstorms exploding southwest of me. I've been waiting for them all day, and it's going to radar. There we go. You see where I'm at, and you see where the storms are. They're coming up. They're going to head. Yeah, there they go. They're already downflowing. I'm laughing because it's going to get really crazy here quick as that storm is. Let's just let it update here. Let's turn on some towns. And here's what we've got. The outflow boundary, the diffuse outflow boundary runs like this. It is lifting to the north about 15 to 20 miles an hour. And it's back out on this radar a little bit. And we got the bulging draw line. Comes in like this. Boom, boom, boom. Does like that. It's the draw line. Southwest winds. The winds are backed like this. The outflow boundary is like this. And the winds are straight out of the east as you go this way. And as that happens, there is going to be... there's also the storms explode. They have, and the tornado parameters are extremely high. That Henrietta storm, this is going into hyper flood mode immediately. This is rapidly intensifying. So as this goes northeast, let me get my deal map playing here, right? As this stuff explodes, right in this area, this deep east wind, this boundary is northbound and down. And the low-level jet, roughly, it's 4:30, still early, about 3 hours from now, 2 to 3 hours from now, the low-level jet's going to crank up to 50 knots, just west of I-35 at about 7 o'clock. So as these storms lift northeast, these storms right here are going to move up like this. We should start having tornadoes to the immediately near, northeast, and east. This is my zone for possibly intense tornadoes from 5 o'clock till about 8 o'clock. It's going to be in this area here. Looks like they just sent up a sounding. Right here, here's my intense tornadoes. There's going to be tornadoes up toward the metro. There's going to be tornadoes up here, western Oklahoma, central Oklahoma. But this is my zone for intense tornadoes through about 8 p.m. So I've got it Burt Bennett, Henrietta, probably near Marietta, Nakona, Ardmore, Davis, Wynnewood. This is the zone right here. I expect possibly a couple significant tornadoes in this zone, right? So this is the northeast quadrant of the triple point, the double point down here on the Red River. That boundary, the outflow boundary is weakening now, and the outflow diffuse, and it's now lifting northward probably at 30 miles an hour. The storm is immediately southwest of me, exploding. So these things will get more and more better organized, and things will change here rapidly over the next 45 minutes as the atmosphere continues to destabilize and everything is getting crazy here. So it's going to be an interesting evening. Tornado watch in effect, and we'll see how this plays out. But we're in a tornado watch again. Goes 11. It's kind of like southwest central Oklahoma, back down to Sherman, and then back over to southwest of Wichita Falls. Storms have erupted, and it's been pretty interesting today. The models have been over a place where the storms are going to explode. First, we thought they're going to be west of Oklahoma City, then southwest of Oklahoma City, and the storms blew up south of us, and that didn't help on the outflow boundary. Going outside here now, there's the outflow boundary. It's lifted back north. It's diffuse, and my winds are coming around. I'm real hazy and thick here, moisture here. My winds are about 100 to 120, and my temps are just south of here. I was near 90 degrees, just south of Red River, like 10 miles south here. It's 90 degrees. South winds. There's the draw line south of me. Okay, it's bulging. It's coming up north. This is the wrap. It's going back in here. So my outflow boundary draw line is this guy right here. It's this storm right here. And look at the clouds. Watch the clouds. It's going like this. Watch the clouds. It's going like this. It wraps, and it's going into the storm right there. Back to the storm. This is going to be the storm of the day right here. It's coming out of Henrietta. It's moving northeast. It's going to track near and north of Ryan, Oklahoma, up to Eureka. This is going to be the bad one right here. This comes down to mesoscale meteorology today. We got like 5 states covered and 5-10% tornado and hatch areas. There's been some tornadoes up at Goodland, and you'll notice as these towers are going up, one of the things that's going up, you can tell it's going to be really bad later here shortly. As the towers are rising, you're getting these little vortices, you're getting it added. The wind is spinning because the winds are out of the northeast and east here on this boundary. And as the tower grows and rises, all this uplift air, as it's leaning over to the right, you're getting all these vorticities rotating up. When you start seeing curly cues like this on the boundary, I've got a lot of wind shear on this boundary coming into southern Oklahoma. It's in Oklahoma now. This boundary is going to continue to lift north over the next 2 or 3 hours, okay? And as it does, I've got storms now latching on that boundary, kind of ride northeast up this boundary and start producing significant tornadoes. That's what should happen. We'll see if that's what does happen, but that's what's happening, right? That's the storm coming out northeast of Wichita Falls. It's here we go. There's the Anvil. There's the storm. Big, beautiful Anvil now. Yep. Yeah. I'm really good at meso analysis when it comes to this. Getting down to 1 or 2 counties. Something's bending. There's a boundary lifting north or west or south, and this is bending back northwest. That kind of stuff. I'm about as good as it gets when it comes to that kind of stuff in a real-time environment. You got to understand this mesoscale environment to really cherry pick and kind of really nail where is it going to be. Right? There's probably 400,000 square miles that are in an outlook today, probably more than that, right? Over about 5 states. You got to get it narrowed down to like 1/10 of a county. You got to really get it narrowed down, right? And that's what I do. So this is where all the air is colliding. And it's classic. This is classic tornado outbreak material. Got a boundary lifting north underneath the jet. The stronger winds are up to my north, closer to I-40 is the 50-knot jet core, right, with the upper low. But all this high cape and high atmosphere, it's now 4,000, 5,000 capes are right here. And they're around 4 to 5,000 right in this area. And they're lifting north underneath the jet. And here comes this guy. It's already latched on the boundary, and it's going to come northeast. You see what's happening? I got a boom, boom. This guy's going to try, and I'm going to have a pair or clusters of tornadic storms coming out of this area, out of northeast Wichita Falls, coming northeast into southern Oklahoma, south central Oklahoma. This is going to be the hot zone today. There'll be tornadoes, other additional storms and tornadoes west of Oklahoma City, southwest Oklahoma City, up by Enid, up by Ponca City, back southwest Oklahoma City. There'll be additional storms and tornadoes on the draw lines back in western Oklahoma on the Texas-Oklahoma border, up by Shamrock and Eric and Altus. Those also will start producing storms and coming east into western Oklahoma, and will probably be more on the weaker side of tornadoes, but they still will produce some big hail and some tornadoes. We'll see how this unfolds. That's kind of a quick update from the Red River Valley. And I'm watching the storm right here, and I like the way it looks. It's getting better, right? It's getting better and better. This is what it's going here. Yep. It's not too, got a storm going up at Burke Burnett, so the models did pretty good on that. Try to get a loop going here. I got lightning now on my storm southwest. Just about to start looping here. Got pretty good data. Still taking its time to load. The attribute's not southeast. It's probably holding its closest station, and it can't quite figure out what to do there. Let me jump to see if the echo top jumps in on me here. Got a little lightning bolt northeast of Henrietta. Shouldn't take too long to get up here. Yeah. Everything's taking just a few more minutes. Come on, babe. It's there. Cyclonic shear. It's lifting north. That storm's down there. There's some big storms southwest of Fort Worth, by the way. You're not in a tornado watch, but still be on guard. You still could have tornadoes down here. Baseball hail, some golf ball baseball hail. They're going up and down the draw line. Not totally uncapped, but this is the zone right here. You see now the draw line. Now it's showing up real good. Here's what you do. Watch this. Okay, I'm gonna draw on here. Watch those boundaries. Watch what's going on. See that little surface low right there? It's a little meso low. Okay, and so what's happening is, you got the draw line is, you have to turn on and see, there's a draw line, bulge right there, boom. Here is the outflow, or the original outflow boundary, just like that. It's lifting back north. You want to be south of this boundary, near the boundary. So the ideal situation is to get a storm to go up south of the boundary, which it is, right? Remember, we want a storm to go up south of the boundary, get up and rooted, get it really big and bad. Then, as this boundary continues to lift north, it could be up here in an hour and come on north. This storm gets established, and as it comes northeast up this direction, it gets really intense. And if it latches onto the boundary somewhere, you know, Comanche, Wilson, Velmet, Tatum's right in here. When this storm down here crosses that boundary in an hour or two, then you're gonna start having intense tornado production, right? Arlington, Locum, Velum, Ringling, Heddleton, this area right in here. That's what it looks like to me at this hour. That's what it looks like, right? And that's what should happen. I gotta do one thing here. I turn over, turn that on, and I gotta back this up, point a little bit more southwest, and do a little time lapse of this little guy. Let it start. Yeah, all the storms here are rotating. Don't expect a bunch of storms, just 3-4 really good storms, and that should do the trick. I should get things going here. Got lightnings back southwest. And again, we may end up with 1 or 2 really big monsters here, right? Look at the boundary. Man, this is just classic. Man, if you could take everybody that's in the weather and interested in weather and bring them out in the field, this is the magic right here. So look at the boundary. East winds, look at it's telling you, the clouds are telling me, they're giving me clues right now what's going to happen. Okay, so I've got a stiff, really warm. It's probably it's like 87 here, 85. Very high humidity, very sticky. The atmosphere very sticky air mass, right? And look at the boundary here. It's wrapping and it's going back southwest. Your eyes, when you see clouds, it's pointing a certain direction. It's telling you to look that direction. Got a little tower going there, got a little lowering there. Nothing to worry about yet. Got another still going up. That's number 2. And there's number 3. It's got lightning in. And on both sides of that storm going up, I've got rain-free days north of it and south. And I've got deep east winds. So this storm, as it comes northeast into the winds around about east, northeast right now, going back to that storm, really warm and humid, sticky atmosphere, right? As this storm gets established and gets going into these east winds, this storm's just going to go, whoa, and it's going to grow, and it's going to become a huge wall cloud, and it's probably going to start tornadoing because it's going to move northeast into these deep east winds, and it's super sticky. I like this boundary. The boundary continues to move north. Look at this. This boundary. All you gotta do is follow your eyes. It's telling you where to go. Boom. It says, look back to your southwest. If the clouds are going into that boundary, it says, look here. That's where the trouble's coming. Whatever the clouds are telling you which way they're moving, that's the direction you need to look. Right? Right. I'll turn off chat for a minute. So basically, that's it. It'll take it a while to get going. It's got a little cyclonic shear in it. It may go It's just starting to grow up. But it'll get way bigger here in the next hour. The jet ramps up. It's warm, it's humid. It's all good. Storm's going straight up. It's getting really high now. Actually, I know what I can do. I can bring you guys in the vehicle, put you on the holder, so you guys can see out the window here, which I've already got in place. And let's do that. How about them apples? Let me do this. Flip that over, get that over. And we're gonna be here for a little bit until this thing decides to get really going. And let's get this over here. Let's mount it right there. How's that shot, huh? How's that, baby, right there? Look at that. Yeah, let's get my finger out of the way. There we go. How about them apples? Yep. And yeah. Okay, my storm is getting better and better organized. Hey, thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate it. I love teaching people about weather, right? It's all good. The storm is totally changing shapes now. Back to my southwest on radar. It's getting cyclonic sheared. Let me show you this. Here we go. Look at this. Look at the radar. Look how much it's changed. It's getting beefy. It's got that V notch. It's venting. It's got a little cyclonic shear back in the southwest part of it there, just south of the portal. Let's see if it's got any rotation in it yet. That's about 10 minutes old. Nothing too much yet. Let's see what the echo top is on this thing. It should be getting up there. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking, baby. There we go. 40,000 feet. Here we go. 40,000 feet, baby. It's coming northeast across. We got a big one coming across the Red River. Here we go. I love it. There I am right there. I'm waiting on it, baby. I'm waiting on it. And then we got this other little guy, little sneak attack. He's the left hook up here. You got to watch that one up there to the northwest, sneaking up just over Ramlet. You got to watch him. I like this one right here. This is my storm of the day right here. This is my baby right here. Yep. I'm gonna watch this veil density come up. Oh, come on, baby. Data's getting a lot of people pouring in down here, so it's gonna be a lot of people. You can see everybody's trying to get down here. If you look at all the chasers, look at this all the way to, look at all these tornadoes up here in northwest Kansas. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that, right? That line. We're gonna have a few of those booms down here too. Everybody's trying to get down here, right? It's been a long drive from Colorado to the Texas Red River from northeast Colorado last night. We were just south of the Nebraska border, and that was a long, long, long haul. Very long haul. But we're here, and it's exploded. It waited on us. Time is 4:40. So it said it was going to be somewhere around that 4 or 5 o'clock. Look at this thing, boom. He's lifting kind of north-northeast. He's kind of lifting up here. And at some point, once it gets big enough, and the models show this, it will quit lifting north-northeast. It'll quit moving like this, and he'll probably latch on the boundary and it'll go like this, or he'll go like that, something like that, probably the next hour. But it is getting better and better organized. I'm gonna, you know what? Let's do this. Now, I'll try to keep this up, guys, but you saw the people up north of me. There are thousands of people come down to the store now, okay? So the internet's gonna get slow because we're out in the country, and it's gonna be difficult to, at times. Terry's calling me. I got called by a buddy. Terry's down here. Yeah. And Terry's trying to reach me. Yeah, there it goes. Now it's gonna go west of me. I'm gonna go north. Gotta stay away from him. We're gonna take off. I'll try to keep you connected as long as I can, and then we'll have to shut off at some point. Terry? Hey, yeah, I'm down here just watching the storm and doing a live stream, and I'm filming. That's all I'm doing, and just watching the storm. It's getting better and better. Yeah, I got you. I'm streaming, and I am going to be I am streaming. I'm northbound and down now, and we'll see what it does. It's on the boundary. It's definitely on the boundary. It's warm and humid now where I'm at, just north of Ryan, and it's ripping southeast winds here. It's going to go berserk here. It won't be another hour, the I have no idea. Yeah, let's get it. It's like the boundary's moving north. The main thing is going to get that boundary north with it, right? It's got to stay with it, so it can vent and get going. It's 40,000 feet now, so it's coming up. Yeah, I had 3 pixels of 40, so yeah, it gets up to around 50ish. It ought to go into berserk mode. It's coming up. Bye bye. So this is one of my chaser friends, Terry, out of Florida, and Terry is line's increasing. So Terry's just up here about 8 miles. We came down from Colorado last night. Yes. We appreciate the support. It's all good. Another tornadoes tomorrow as well, possibly in the same area. Now, a question for me. Go ahead, Shelby. It's all good, people. No sense in fighting. Life's too short. Do you allow chasers? Yeah, storm chasers. Yeah, I've done that in the past, right? You know, it depends on their age, right? You got to be, you know, can't be under 21, really. You know, you need to be of legal age just to go out and do this kind of stuff, and you know, just have a grasp of what it's really like, because it's like last night we went from basically from, you know, all the way from Colorado to here, and it was a long drive, and it was a pretty big haul, right? So we'll see. Yeah, it takes a drive, and we do this. It gets down here. There we go. Yep, people are getting cameras going, and I'm gonna stay just on the south side. Yeah, these storms look really good. They're really pretty. Got another one going up, Barbonette. It's really pretty. It's exploding. It's on the boundary. And just see how this stuff. Yep. Yeah, everybody does streams are a little bit different. You know what? Oh, let's do this. I'm gonna kill the stream. I'm gonna not kill the stream. I'm gonna kill the chat, and for a few minutes, and we'll get back. So I'll hide the messages for a little bit. How about that? Keeps it clean. People don't argue. Storm's getting better organized. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, it's not too bad. So right now we're just north of Red River. The storm is crossing Red River right now as we speak. Just northeast, southeast of Byers. Continue to cross toward Warwica. And it's heading toward Warwica. Got another storm back to the northwest of that. It's over Randlet. That storm's starting to take off. I'll show you that in here in a second. What's coming in? It's a really easy storm chase today, and should be very interesting. Here's the next storm. That's the storm north of the other storm. There's a little baby storm. Here's the other bigger storm. So we got tandem storms now. There's one back behind me. There's that one right there. Just a real easy drive. Nothing too exciting right now. May not get exciting, or it may get really exciting. Just don't know, right? It takes an hour or so for these storms to really get in beast mode. Sometimes they go up faster than that, but sometimes it's about an hour. So storms are going up and down, right? They're kind of pulsing, they're going up, they're kind of coming back down 5,000, get up to 40, 45, they come back down to 35 to 40. So it'll take them a little while to get totally what we call uncorked. Looks like yeah, it'll take them just a little bit to really get going. Oh wow, new tornado. Wow, just had a tornado northeast of Dodge City. And the storms did say that was going to happen today. Wow, it sure did. It sure did. Tornado 406. Just looking at other radars. Just northeast of Dodge. It looks like they had a tornado went there about 30 minutes ago, lifted north. Several tornadoes across northwest Kansas today, this afternoon. Expect the next wave to start down here very soon. So we'll see how this plays out today. No guarantees, but if you look at the storms and everything, it should get going here. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. Wow. Starting to get sprinkles. It's starting to sprinkle. The storm's coming. It's growing, but it's not like really hyper exploded, right? It's coming up. It's going up and down. It's basically heading for Warwick, just off to my north here, about 3 miles. We'll be at Warwick in just a minute. Another TV crew out of Oklahoma City, chasing. Let's do it. Let's see what happens here. Another chaser heading south. One of these storms right in this area, one of these should get anchored and become the dominant storm over the next hour and then go to town. We'll see. Wow. The one back to my northwest is actually the bigger storm now. What I just showed you a picture of, it's actually just north of east of Berkman. It's like 40,000. Mine's dropped to 30,000. So the storms are kind of pulsing right now. They're going up and down. But they should get established. This one coming up this area of Troy, it looks pretty good. It's got a really nice, big heavy core precip on it. It looks pretty good. Right up to Warwick. We're almost to Warwick. The storm's going to come right over Warwick. We've got lightning on the storm south of Byers, which is the storm we're going after. And then also we've got lightning back at Petrolia there in southeast of Randland, south central Oklahoma, just to the north of Wichita Falls and just to the northeast of Burnett. So it sees both the storms. They're both coming up. They're both getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, they're both gaining intensity. Not severe. They're just heavy at this point. Not severe at this point. Not even close to being severe yet. They got a ways to go. But at some point they'll come uncorked and take off. Really explode, potentially. Probably as we get, it's 4:30, 5 o'clock. Yeah, another hour. Probably another hour. They'll go in beast mode. Turn chat on. You guys tell me how the video looks. That's what I want to know. How does the video look tonight, right now? Yeah. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you. And the like button. How does the video look? Is it clear and crisp? Should be. Here we go. Man, look at everybody gathered. Everybody's on this hilltop and it was like, hey, I'm right here south of Warwick and we're going to watch this storm, right? Let me see here. We got Daniel there. No. Some other chasers. Everybody's lining up on the south side of Warwick, looking at this storm coming across the Red River. Hey, there's my friend Terry, and there he is. There's Terry Shank. Let's go talk to Terry. Terry, look at he's getting his car. There he is, right there. Terry. Me and Terry drove down from Colorado. Now look at that. Isn't that nice? I'm backing up just a minute, and it's all good. Yeah, the Joplin tornado was unbelievable. Wasn't it? It was crazy bad. Yeah, that was a mega bad storm. I'm gonna let clear back up here. They'll clear up here in a second, and then there we go. Let's clear up. Don't like to focus on that really well. Yeah. There's been so many chases. over the years. It's like, man, it's hard to say this. You know, this one's my favorite, right? There's just so many. We do this. We're just south of Eureka. There's radar. You know, again, it hasn't high. It's coming up, right? There's that one. So we're in the zone. I mean, we got two of them coming at us. There's another one coming out. So we're in the zone. We're just waiting. We're waiting to see which one's going to do it. Yeah, they'll come out. So Terry, you're live streaming, buddy. What do you think?
I like it.
Florida. You got your Florida cap on there, I see. Terry's a retired fire chief from Seminole, Florida, right?
Seminole County.
Seminole County, Florida, just on the north side of Orlando. Terry and I have been chasing, what, 20, how many years?
26 years.
26 years. We've seen a lot of tornadoes, haven't we?
We have.
A lot of
you always
tornadoes.
get on good stuff, too.
When me and Terry get together, you got the fire chief with you, and you're out here in the plains, we always see something. We got a tornado last night in northeast Colorado. That lane spout came down, and then it decided a tornado about 5 miles northeast of us. Yep. I love those banners here, how those banners wrapping back to the west into the storms. Just notice how they get the air change here when the banner got to it. It's very warm and sticky. Yeah. That storm over at Burt-Manette, I have to give the HR credit. Because I told Terry that as far east as our trial line is, and the boundary is still southeast of Wichita Falls for about 20 miles about an hour ago. And I told Terry Mass, man, that model has a storm over at Burt-Manette. I just don't think it's going to be that far northwest. And, well, HR made a liar out of me. I got a big bad storm at Burt-Manette. Hey, Terry, look at those towers going up and look at the vorticity. Look how they're already rotating because of the streamline.
That guy back there.
I know. It's getting bigger. How's that storm at Burt-Manette look like? Does it get bigger? They're all kind of coming up. Yeah, Texas has got severe. There's got some south of us here, back to the northeast of Abilene, west of Fort Worth. You got storms. You're not in the tornado watch down there. Might be added later if those storms get out of control down there. But right now you're just too far south. More capped atmosphere down south. This is the more danger zone up here on the Red River. And just across either side of the Red River, there's really bad winds, really high humidity, high cape.
A shot of the back side of that one. Back side of it through the clouds.
Yeah. Actually, hurricanes are, well, in my opinion, hurricanes are way easier to chase than tornadoes. Way easier. But you can kind of gauge things 3-5 days out. Hey, I know a hurricane's coming to Florida, right? I just got to, got a general zone. It's going to be in the south part of the state. And then 2 or 3 days out, it's like, okay, I start narrowing it down to, what city is going to be impacted. And you get 24 hours out, it's like, okay, I'm starting to really focus that. Yeah, hurricanes are way, it's a bunch of hurry up and wait. It's a lot harder on hurricanes because you got to do a lot more logistics, flying in, getting food, getting water, getting gas, all that stuff. So it's a lot more, way more logistics. This storm is really finally erupting now. It's got a big hard top in the back. So it's really, Terry's our storm coming up over. Is it weakened and the back one northwest is taking over? Is that what it looks like? This looks like this storm is weakened coming up at us. This storm is weakened and the one back west is hyper exploding. Visually.
It's got a hail.
It's got better hail.
Hail core.
Yeah, let's I don't want to hate driving. I'm gonna go, I don't know where I'm gonna go. I think I want to go north and I might go back west. Yeah. Gotta watch these because our storm is weakened, Terry. It might be the back western one. Maybe it's that storm that's the showdown. Yeah, you gotta watch the radar because This one's kind of weakened. The one back northwest is kind of taking over. But see how they're coming up, and now this one's guys like, hey, I'm going to turn over the right. So I'm going to go north, and we'll see what happens here. Well, it's very early with these systems, and there's no telling whether they're going to track up to our north. It sure looks like my storm is weakened a little bit. Maybe just be temporarily. Hi there. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I'm in the weather business, and I do I sell radars and mapping systems to companies and broadcasters across North America. So I have a full-time job. I work 40, 50, 60 hours a week. Been doing that for about 35 plus years. It's very interesting what's going on west of us here. In fact, these storms are lifting to the northeast. I'm going to move north with the storms. Even though this one kind of over me it's up and down. They pulse, they grow, and then they'll come down for 15, 20 minutes, and then go back up again. They're trying to. The banner's lifting north, so they're real unstable areas right along this line. Yeah. Checking in from Ada. Yeah, Pontotoc County, 80. Yeah, if you're over 80, you really need to be on guard. Oh, probably after 7 o'clock, 6, 7 o'clock. Looks like the storm back to my northwest has exploded, or way more intense now. Let me get on the radio. Talk to Terry here and hear radio traffic going on between us. If I can make that happen. There we go. Listen up. Hey Terry, the one back west is really, really coming up. Ours is weakened. I'm not saying it's going to go away, but the one northeast of Randall is really getting big.
We got red on it already, and it's got lightning all around it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the field density just shot way up on that storm. The models kind of indicate, Terry, another thing that's going on with this banner lifting north is that jet intensifies. We should have another storm pop, either this storm or another one right over to the east and this one back west. It may not play out that way, but it kind of says it should happen that way.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, you're moving it, but yeah, you're moving from California. Yeah, we have severe thunderstorms, and so yeah, you're going to have some severe weather, especially as you get after 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 8 to 9 o'clock tonight. You're in a tornado watch over 80. You're on the eastern edge of it, but you might have some big hail, and I think the tornadoes are going to be really focused mainly Pauls Valley, Ada, over to Lawton, south of that line. There'll be tornadoes anywhere.
Norman's balloon says that 21Z balloon says there's decent mid-level shoot. Good.
So you said that they launched a balloon and it said what mid-level shear or something?
They said there's very little sin, and there's also slightly less moisture. Lawton sounding earlier. However, there's decent mid-level shear, which would be good.
Hey, shout out there to Jonathan. I appreciate your support, and thank you so much for your nice compliments. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's always, as I tell people, it's like you got to read the sky. When you walk out every day. And I've got a little bowl forming to my west. Hey, Terry, there's a bowl forming back to my west, Terry. Not saying it's strong, but it's there. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you can walk out this door every day. You just look up the sky, and a lot of times there's something out chasing. The sky tells you what's going to happen. It's kind of pattern recognition. It's like, ooh, the last time I saw that, this happened. Doesn't always work that way, but there's little. I tell people it's like It's like putting a puzzle together. So right now I've been building a puzzle all day across Kansas down into North Texas. Like, where's the clouds? Where's the satellite? Where's the boundaries? Where's the models think storms are going to develop and at what time? And it's been changing all day long. It's been changing and changing and changing. And what county? Yeah, I'm down here. Okay, I think this went advisory back west here. Let's see what they got on the counties here. I've got stuff developing here. Special weather statement. Here we go. That's Comanche County and Stevens, Comanche, Cotton, and Jefferson County. Doppler radar tracking a strong thunderstorm southeast, 6 miles southeast of Cookietown, moving northeast at 55, wind gust 40. Wow, northeast at 55. Wow. Hey, Terry, they're saying the storm back southwest is moving northeast at 55. I don't think it's moving that fast, but that's what the heads up says.
I'm sorry, Jeff. David was on the phone. He was going to leave earlier because he wouldn't. And then the watch came out and he's seeing things, so he's going to move south.
Okay, Terry, our storm is dying. The storm west has got cyclonic hook on it, sheared northeast side of Raleigh. Very, very cyclonic sheared. Like, extremely cyclonic sheared.
I'm liking that bowl.
You think that bowl's it, Terry, back west there? I guess, yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the right position from where we're at.
Yeah, it is. There's a nice bowl. Yeah, you're right. There's a bowl back there. It looks like a little cinnamon bun, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it didn't go, well, my deal didn't go severe. It just went special weather statement on it. Just went special weather statement on it. I get a warning, it'll sound my alarm goes off too. Yeah. It's a little cinnamon bun.
It just went severe warn too.
You sure it went severe warn? Up there it is. It is severe warn. My trackers are telling me I was going, and it did. It is severe warn, guys. There you go. There it is. Just went severe warn. Boom, boom. I'm straight east of it, about 15 miles, and there's a little noodle hanging down. Right, little ball, little walk line. Yep. We'll see what it does. Probably should have went west over the weekend. There you go. That attribute back there, it's picking up speed. It's very, I like the cyclonic shear in that thing.
I copy that. It was a whole line of chasers behind us.
Oh yeah. Let me get this thing oriented. So it's pointing up. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. There you go. Should head up north of Comanche or west of Comanche and then start turning right somewhere up here.
Yeah, I might not go too far. I decided to get a good place and just watch it for a bit. The speed is moving.
I think I'm going to have to apologize to the crew. I got an 070 wind here, Terry. So I'm just north of the boundary. I've got a due east wind. We'll see what she does.
Yeah, copy. I'm losing sight of something. Now I'm going to see if I can find a place to observe.
Just FYI, I'm still streaming.
Copy.
Okay, guys, storm's slowly getting bigger. My storm I was on is weakened, and the new storm is now developing back to my west, and it's rapidly lifted to the northeast, up toward Duncan, Temple, and eventually Duncan. We'll see what happens. Wow, whoa, whoa, wow. Hey, Terry, I'm trying not to laugh. It's not funny, but I see something happening. Uh-oh, look at this. That's what you don't want to do, right? Don't do that. Going uphill, passing uphill on a no pass zone and look at the truck coming, right? Don't do that. I'm doing the speed limit 65. I've seen some really crazy stuff the last couple of days on the road. Yeah, that guy was flying. Yeah. That's a whole discussion. So, Terry, I've got that storm that weekend over us, and we got a new east-west line exploding from the storm back to our west, just southwest of Waurika. There's 3 new cells going up over our heads. That is very interesting. If you look, it's kind of hard to look up behind us, but there's brand new towers exploding in between us and the Temple storm.
Yeah, there's also one up to the northwest of that storm there near Geronimo going up.
Oh, wow. Yep, there we go. Yeah, there's one at Minger now. So there you go. We got one at Southwest Kingfisher. So what's happening now is we got that line starting to unzipper now from it's going to be the 81 corridor. So in Oklahoma, guys, we have this corridor. It's an 81 corridor west of Oklahoma City. It runs from Enid down to Kingfisher, down to Bangor, Chickasha, and that is the line where normally storms. That's kind of the western edge of the low-level jet, and also that's kind of the zone they really like to hyper-explode, and that's what's happening. Storms are now developing there, so things could get out of control here pretty quick. They're not exploding, they're not tornadoing right now, but the line is forming now, and it's what we've been waiting on, right, all day. So we've got multiple storms developing. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning here back to my west, about 15-20 miles. We're heading up slowly to the north here, and we've got multiple towers, multiple cells going up. Yeah, there looks like we've got 3 or 4 blowing here, so we're going to have 3 or 4 supercells here soon, and we'll see what happens here with the line. Right?
Yeah, I like it. We're getting into the magic hours.
The hail core, Terry, took almost a 270 shift just now. It's got to run over Temple. It might get closer to coming right at Comanche. What roads in America? Yeah, well, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, I was on a couple of them last night. 283, 183 across Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma. Beautiful road, well traveled, very calm, easy drive. But you're in the middle of nowhere. I'm not gonna kid you. Storm is getting better organized to my west. Additional storms are blowing up south of Lawton, over Lawton now. Storms are going up south side of Lawton. If you look back to the northwest, which you can't see those towers back to the northwest? That CB right there is at Lawton. So all the Lawton corridor is starting to explode. Got bowls. I've got lowerings back to my west. I wouldn't call them. It's starting to get very, very interesting. Look at all the towers going up now, north, south, and here comes the beast back southwest. Look at that. Got storms here. There's actually storms developing on up north there. This whole 81 corridor is starting to line up with thunderstorms now, right? So there are numerous storms are developing. So it'll get more and more interesting as the evening goes on. I assure you that. And we'll see what happens. Yep, got a little bit of inflow coming into it now. South of Walters, just southwest of Temple, getting bigger and bigger. Got a nice severe thunderstorm warning now. Citrus County has a funnel, okay? The storm back to our west, we're in the zone now. It's really come up a lot, and I am now, Terry, our storm's got about 4 pixels of 45,000. It's coming totally uncapped now. Here we go. Terry, actually we chose northeast and took a hard right turn. It took a hard right turn. It shifted east like it's going to go between Temple and Hastings, just FYI.
Okay, the initial motion was northeast at 30, but I think you're right.
Yeah. The cell action, I think, Terry, it said, I have to double check, I think it said it was 250 at 30, I think. Uh-oh. He just went into mega explosion mode, and look at the big brain frame. Look at the kind of hookish deal. It's probably just left of the of the outflow battery, Terry, and that's why it's getting that elongated hook look.
Yes, sir. Looking good.
Go back over here. Don't want to get in that cord, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's got my mass. I've got everything going on. See how the towers there, Terry, north are struggling? They're going up. There's gonna be storms, but see how they're struggling? They're real soft and they keep going up and dying. It's just gotta get that super instability we have right here. You gotta get that nitroglycerin hypercate up in these storms, then they'll take off.
West of us.
As we go west here, if we have to, we can drop back south around the Lake Warwick Lake, and in case the thing turned hard right or something crazy happens.
Copy. You're still notified, correct?
Yeah, I'm right behind you. I'm getting ready to. I don't know if you're in front of me or behind me.
Yeah, I think you're just in front of me, but a car turned and it kind of looked like you. Okay.
No, I'm up here. I'm just getting ready to turn left here. Well, let's get, this is Comanche, Oklahoma. Oh, sorry to hear about your husband's amputee there. Wish him well.
Starting route to 267037 State Highway 53.
Yep. There's Love's. Earthquake make your house great. Yeah, that's true. Earthquake breaks them in half, and tornadoes can do a lot worse damage, right? So we're getting ready to go west on 53. We're here in Comanche, in southwest Oklahoma. How's the video stream looking? Anybody give me an update on that? Traffic's backing up. Great. Okay, that's good. Got a good stream. It's connected good. It's all good. Okay, we got lots and 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 lots of chasers, lots and lots and lots and lots of traffic, and lots and lots of traffic, and lots of chasers, and lots of traffic, and here's some more chasers. Here we go. Yep, that car's been in a few situations. It's cleared up. That's awesome. Yeah, nice video. I appreciate that. We're heading west. And let's see what that storm has done. Oh, baby, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's time to get ready for the magic hour of things going into high gear, things happening, and we got all this craziness about ready to start. And I got to get a few minor things plugged in and get ready for things to get a little bit crazier. Oh, 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 uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm watching the loop, and I love what I'm seeing. It's sitting there, and it's just going, I'm going into total beast mode. It's like, here we go. We'll see if it does it. Don't know if it will. May or may not. It's thinking about it, though. Yep. We're kind of heading, this road curves jogging west-southwest and back west. We'll see what it does. Thanks about that. I appreciate that. We'll see what this thing does. Tops are kind of going up and down, up and down. Yep, jogged east again. Might go south of us here. We might have to jog back south. He just turned right again. It's kind of anchored over there. We're definitely going to have to cut south at some point. Maybe. Yep. still very early, very, very early.
Norman says increasing storm top divergence led to a decision to up to potential hail size. It's going to be low level reflectivity hook southwest of Temple, very close to some vertical continuity there. Tornado potential slowly increase.
Okay, so Norman says that the divergence of the top's increasing, hail's increasing, and its signature southwest of Temple's increasing on a possible future tornado. Looks like to me, Terry, if you look at the fine line from Manly Bank Southwest, I think it's just to the left of the outflow boundary. It's just on the northwest side of it, barely. Terry, I'm going to find a road not going all the way into Temple, because that thing's turning right. You're going to have big old hail coming into Temple. You need to find a road to go down to Hastings, probably. We'll start looking for a road here to go south. Maybe. May not need to.
Starting route to 267037 State Highway 53.
It says we're 12 out. Corn, it'd be nice if we had a road down to the lake. I'm sure there is. Go hang out at the lake and watch something bad happen. If you get big old hail, but honestly, south of the it's got a nice bowl over there, Terry. It's very cyclonic. Sure, I'm just in a bowl now. Hang on. I got to turn this for you. Back southwest is starting to get that interesting bad one. Let me get this cleared up for you. Just look to the bottom and right over the treetops. You'll start to see a bowl form. Yes, it's got a nice mid-level bowl out there, low-level bowl forming.
Copy.
Wow, look at that. Look at that wall cloud. Man, look at that bowl, Terry. That looks fantastic. My gosh, look at that. That's beautiful.
I've got to cross the hill to see that.
Far away. We're about to go into rain here. Forward flank. Yeah, there's all kinds of dirt gravel roads or possibly paved roads just immediately on the west side of the lake, and also down to the lake when you want to do that. Maybe look at something here just a minute. We might have to do a quarterback sneak here left.
Well, now I see the cloud on that. Beautiful.
Hey Terry, I found us a special road coming up. I think it keeps us out of the rain and gives us a perfect view for tornadoes. And it's going to be south of this road about 4 miles down at the lake. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Starting to get that look. Yep. Terry, just follow me. I'm going to be turning up here in a minute.
Copy.
Starting route to 186401 to 186499 NS 2740 road. In 1.7 miles,
Okay.
turn left
Okay,
onto
sir.
NS 2740 road.
All right. I punched the field in and it gave me an address that was like, I don't know, 4 sentences long. I'm turning 1.4 miles. I'm going to jog left. We'll see what that does for us. That's right. This mark. me?
Probably a mile behind.
Okay, I'm about a half mile from turn. You want to get up here. There's two things I see happening on the radar. The storm. I'm slowing way down. Wait for you to get up here. You live in Mangum, yes. Yeah, I got your Mangum tornado here a while back, a couple years back. I got that tornado coming in on the southwest side of town. Okay, I've got a wall cloud almost funneling down on the wall cloud southeast flank.
Copy.
Yeah, we're gonna have a T1 soon.
Turn left onto NS 2740 road.
Terry, I'm getting ready to do something special here. I've never been on this road. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, that's not you. I thought you were behind me there.
You're just about to make the turn?
Yeah.
Like I see you at the top of the hill.
There's a guy right behind me. It's not you.
In 3.8 miles, the destination is
I
on
just
your
went
left.
south, Terry. At the road. I just went south.
186,401 to 186,499 and
Name of the road?
I went south, yeah, 400 or something. I just turned left from Corm. Yeah, it's a Corm road. It goes straight south to the lake. This road goes across the lake. There's a bridge in the middle of the lake. This thing's turning right. Uh-oh. It's getting lower. We're about to do it over there. Okay, guys, I'll have to switch the camera in just a second. Just bear with me a couple minutes. We're going to drop south here about 3 or 4 miles. Then we'll come back to the right, and you'll see we're going to enter the lake. We're going to do this. Let's kind of get this going down
And the
here.
road just past the Quorum sign?
Yeah, Quorum track, go south. Here, if it turns right, it's going to go over or south. It's going to go over or south of this lake. Two and a half miles, 3 miles from the lake. And it keeps us out of the rain. If we went another half mile west, it's very heavy rain, 50 dBz.
Copy that.
Got another tower back to the east swelling up. Guys on chat. Nothing yet. It's just a big severe storm back west-southwest of us. It's becoming a supercell. It's starting to show some signs of rotation. Weather services monitored. They got severe thunderstorm warning now. Some golf ball size hail, 50-mile-an-hour winds, and it's kind of maintained. It's just kind of locked in over Temple right now, and it's Oklahoma, southeast of Walters. Did have a little bit of cyclonic shear, and it's weakened a little bit. But these storms pulsate up and down. It's nothing too unusual. We're dropping south down to the lake because I want to see the. I want to stay out of the core, so we have a nice, pretty view. And then also, we stay out of the rain, we stay out of the hail, we stay out of all that stuff. So, stay south and you stay out of all the nasty stuff, and actually can see it when something happens, right? So that's the idea. That's the plan. We're gonna go south here. Terry's still going south. Just past the store on the left here. Okay, I'm getting ready to go over the bridge, over the lake. Gargantuan wall cloud now.
Copy.
Here we get on the south side of the lake. There's a road It's called County Road E1890. I'm gonna start taking it west. But I gotta go across the bridge here, and then we gotta jog to the southeast, and then we'll connect to it, and then we'll go west. Hang on, guys, I'm gonna do you a favor here. It's gonna be right over here. I'm gonna cross the lake. We'll see. We'll slow down. We're gonna have a wide open area. Stand by. There she is. There it is. Beautiful. Boom. And everybody else is down here waiting for it too. There you go. Wait, right here. Oh, Terry, this lake deal is awesome. It's incredible. Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm just behind you. I'll be up in a minute. Nice.
The entire size of this thing is lined with chasers on both sides, trying to inch out an inch of room to film. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Little LP Supercell. Got a little bitty bowl, a little bit of stuff going on there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yep. There she comes. Look at all the people. See, everybody's trying to take a place, guys, on the road here. Everybody's pulling off like, I need a spot here. That's okay. It's okay. There's old Kyle. That's Kyle from Channel 5. Known Kyle for, gosh, I don't know how many years, 40 years. So I'm going to do a quarterback sneak. I'm going to go down here, get across the river, the lake, and, oh, man, guys, look up now. Look at the top. Look at the back sheer anvil on that big, bad, pretty storm, right? Just bear with me here, guys. We'll be down here in a minute. You're going to go right to it. Oh, I got a little, it's starting to do a little tricky there. Here we go. And it's going to be, it's a beautiful. Okay, Terry, we're going to go, I know you behind me, we're going to go southeast here. You got to watch cars because cars are pulling off everywhere. Uh-oh. We're going to get it, Terry. It's going to do it. It's just, okay, we're going to go to here about another half a mile, and then we're going to go back to the west. Yeah, Bowl's getting bigger, Walcott's descending, and it's going to probably have a tornado warning soon. Okay, I'm going southeast here. Yeah, it's storm's just kind of anchored. Let's go south here, not very far, half a mile, then we're going to go due west, right to the bowl, right to the developing tornado. We should have an alert pretty soon. It's getting lower and lower. Back over another little water bridge area, foul area. We're gonna right back. Oh, Terry, the southeast flank looks gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's absolutely phenomenal. Wait till I turn west, guys. Hang on for about 60 seconds and you're gonna go, oh my gosh. You better start tweeting this image out. You better start just pumping it up. And start getting with it, guys. We're gonna go into, it's gonna get really crazy here soon. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Big fat wall cloud, lowering's increasing, and it's starting to get that look. When I tell you stay in that look, you know what that means. Okay, here, I'm at the road. Here we go, 1890 westbound. I think it's gravel. Oh yeah, no, it's paved. Let's do it. 1890 westbound, I'm driving right to it. Here we go, guys. Here we go, look at that. What'd I tell you? Woo! Here we go. Turn you just a little bit that way. There we go. Sorry, let me take this off, get you clear, and then we're back on here. Get ready. Right? I'm westbound on Taylor around 1890. Here we go. Got multiple cameras going out. Yep. And we'll go to Flossie. Let me see what she's doing. Terry got rotation increasing, southwest side of Temple. It is definitely increasing on rotation.
Significantly lower too. I gotta have to take a picture, so I'm back with you.
Yeah, no problem. Turns into gravel up here, and I think it's gonna tornado Terry. If it starts tornado, I'll stop the car, and I gotta immediately start shooting pictures and video. And it's getting closer. Getting closer. Uh-oh. This guy's stopping. He's checking on that guy. He's seeing if he needs help, which he doesn't. He's just shooting pictures. Okay, let me. out to shoot pictures. The locals think that you're broke down or something, which they're trying to be helpful, right? So that's what's going on. There we go. That is storm is south of, that's the wall cloud. Stuff is southwest of Temple. I'm moving west. I'm just east of Temple, about east northeast, about 4 miles roughly. This road's going back to paved. We're going to be closing on that storm on Wednesday on the rain. I'm glad I came south. Made a very smart decision. Staying south of the rain, out of the core. I'm now 7 miles from the circulation, a possible developing tornado. That in that beautiful, in that gorgeous. Okay, continue to move west here. It is 5:33 Central Time. Severe thunderstorm warning continues. Storm is increasing in rotation. It's an LP supercell. Looks absolutely drop dead gorgeous. It's getting very strong cyclonic shear. Oh boy, oh boy. Terry's getting very strong cyclonic shear now, visually. Rotating, intense rotating bowl now. Very intense rotating bowl. It's spinning really, really fast, Terry. I got very laminar bowl, and it's going into very fast mode now.
Copy that.
Continue to head west. This is a paved road, Terry. It goes from gravel for about a half a mile, and then back to asphalt and straight west into the bowl.
Yeah, I'm not far behind you, Jeff. That's beautiful.
Super beautiful tornado bar storm. The shear's increasing. It's not super high, but it's definitely went from light to, you know, it sees it's increasing. People report more cloud now, Terry. Pop it up on radar scope. There we go. It's spinning, and it's spinning. There we go. Get it? Who's that? Wow. Hey, Terry, get low level pressure's falling under the ball. Get clouds forming halfway between the ground and the bowl, and pressure's falling.
Copy that.
Lots and lots of people pulling side of the road up here, so you got people are like peeling left and peeling right at the last second, so you got to watch the traffic up here. People everywhere now. Okay, here we go, Terry. Here we go. It's gonna do it. Stand by. I just went to 50,000, going to 55,000. Now it's gonna do it. It's getting way up there. Rotation's increasing, Terry, right on this road. I'm gonna go straight west of Temple.